Back in 1991, they released a movie starring Billy Crystal and Jack Palance. The title of it was City Slickers. There's a funny scene where Billy Crystal presents to his son's class on career day. This funny and somewhat depressing monologue has become known as "It's All Downhill from Here." If you've never seen the movie or don't remember the scene, here it is.
Value this time in your life, kids. Because this is the time in your life when you still have your choices. And it goes by so fast. When you're a teenager, you think you can do anything, and you do. Your 20s are a blur. 30s, you raise your family, you make a little money, and you think to yourself, what happened to my 20s? 40s, you grow a little pot belly, you grow another chin. The music starts to get too loud. One of your old girlfriends from high school becomes a grandmother. 50s, you have a minor surgery. You'll call it a procedure, but it's a surgery. 60s, you'll have a major surgery. The music is still loud, but it doesn't matter because you can't hear it anyway. The 70s, you and the wife retire to Fort Lauderdale. Start eating dinner at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You have lunch around 10, breakfast the night before. Spend most of your time wandering around malls looking for the ultimate soft yogurt and muttering, how come the kids don't call? How come the kids don't call? The 80s, you'll have a major stroke. You end up babbling to some Jamaican nurse who your wife can't stand, but who you call Mama. Any questions?
You know, the scene still gets to me because there's so much truth in there. I first saw that when I was in my late 20s, and the older I get, the more relatable it becomes. I bring it up because Billy jokes about some minor surgery that you'll call a procedure once you're in your 50s. Well, here I am in my 50s, and sure enough, I recently had a small procedure. I guess the joke's on me. The procedure worked out fine, everything was okay, but it was really just part of being extra cautious. However, it got me thinking about how complicated things can become if we ignore warning signs about our health and how that relates to your finances. With our health, we usually have some clear indicators that there's a problem. It could be pain or stiffness or some kind of weakness. But it's usually not as clear when it comes to our finances or our financial advisor. So to shine a light on what might be some warning signs that you might benefit from a new advisor, I have 5 items to consider. Number 1, you don't feel comfortable sharing openly with your advisor. For a financial advisor to make meaningful recommendations that impact your financial life, they need to understand the intricacies of your situation. That's incredibly challenging for an advisor to do if they aren't fully aware of what's going on with your life and your money. If you don't feel comfortable sharing openly and honestly with your advisor, it may be time to consider a change. Number 2, you don't feel that their expertise is broad enough, so you limit what you ask for guidance on. A quality financial advisor should have the skills, experience, and training to advise on various aspects of your financial life. That should include investments, taxes, insurance, estate planning, and more. A holistic financial plan will take into account each aspect of these items because they're all linked. In fact, if you're limiting the questions you seek from your advisor because you feel like their expertise is not broad enough, that's certainly a red flag. Number 3, you don't hear from them unless you call them. Each client-advisor relationship is different, but if you only hear from your advisor when you call them, that may be a warning sign. Part of what makes a financial advisor great is their ability to spot trends, opportunities, and threats within an ever-changing market. So, an advisor should proactively be in contact with their clients with potential issues that could impact their unique situation. Number 4, they don't know or are not working in concert with your attorney, tax preparer, or other professional relationships. Financial advisors are often thought of as the quarterback of your financial team. A quality financial advisor should have broad experience in each area of financial planning process, which allows them to work in conjunction with other financial professionals in your life. And then lastly, number 5, they focus on a narrow area of your finances and take a product-centric approach. Not all financial advisors are created equally. A significant key to understanding the difference between advisors is understanding how they are compensated. Some advisors charge a fee directly to the client in exchange for financial advice, while other advisors give financial advice, quote unquote, for free, but are paid commissions from financial institutions for selling specific financial products. Advisors who charge for advice are viewed as having less of a conflict of interest than an advisor who is paid various commissions for selling products. The bottom line is, if your advisor is solely focused on one area, such as insurance or investments, and is recommending you buy specific financial products, then it may be time to shop around for a second opinion. Because of the nature of a commissioned advisor's compensation structure, it can be very challenging for them to give conflict-free advice. Just as warning signs with your health should not be ignored, warning signs related to the person you rely on for financial guidance should not be ignored either. If any of these red flags seem a little too real to you, then it may be time to explore other options. If you think you could benefit from a second opinion and want an advisor who puts your interests first and provides truly objective financial advice, schedule time with me by going to scheduletimewithsteve.com. Again, that's scheduletimewithsteve.com. It's free consultation. We'll get to know each other and see if we could help. Once again, thank you for your time. Have a great day.